Dyslexics have a unique ability to think differently, and this skill makes them the ultimate masters of disguise in hiding their dyslexia. When we hear the word dyslexia, we often think of it as a learning disability, something that holds people back from achieving their full potential. But that's a misconception. Dyslexics are not limited by their condition. In fact, they have developed unique strengths that enable them to thrive in ways that neurotypical individuals cannot. Growing up, dyslexics often face significant challenges in traditional learning environments, and they may struggle with reading, writing, and spelling, which can lead to feelings of frustration, anxiety, and even shame. Many are labeled as lazy or not trying hard enough, when in reality, they're working twice as hard as their peers just to keep up. This negative perception can be devastating, causing dyslexics to doubt their own abilities and question their place in the world. The truth is, dyslexics think differently. They process information in a unique way which can make them more creative, innovative, and adaptable. But in a system that values standardization and conformity, dyslexics are often forced to conform, suppressing their natural talents and abilities. It's no wonder that many dyslexics grow up feeling like they don't fit in, like they're pretending to be someone they're not. This pressure to conform can be overwhelming, causing some dyslexics to feel like they're living a lie, hiding behind a mask of normalcy. People with dyslexia each develop ways of dealing with all of this negativity. Some retreat into isolation. They withdraw from friends, classmates, and family. They try to isolate themselves from the negative circumstances and messaging that makes them feel inferior. Some dyslexics learn to point fingers at other people to divert attention from themselves. Some learn to be overly nice to people around them. They give unexpected gifts to other people, hoping those individuals will forget about the effects of dyslexia and like the dyslexic despite their misperceived inferiority. These techniques do nothing to solve the underlying low self-esteem and negative self-image that dyslexia has caused. They may camouflage the pain, but they are nothing more than emotional band-aids that may temporarily provide relief, but do nothing to solve the emotional distress in the long run. If these emotions are not dealt with, the techniques of self-defense may be used for a lifetime, getting in the way of relationships and even careers. Some of the ways the dyslexics can move from hiding their pain through these defense mechanisms include constantly reminding themselves of the unique gifts that dyslexia has given them. By focusing on and using these gifts such as enhanced creativity, unique spatial perception, advanced problem-solving capability, and enhanced empathy, the person with dyslexia can start to feel better about themselves. Finding a dyslexia mentor who knows what they are feeling and wants them to be successful in dealing with the condition. Finding a local or online support group to help them overcome their negative feelings and self-image. Repeatedly reminding themselves that millions of people have dyslexia and they are not alone. Asking their family for help in dealing with the dyslexia-generated negative emotions. People with dyslexia don't need to rely on defense mechanisms to protect their emotional well-being. By finding people who can support their growth and focusing on the positive gifts that dyslexia brings to them, they can transform themselves from masters of camouflage to thriving, successful people doing what they love to do. To learn more about dyslexia and how you can best help yourself or your dyslexic loved one, get your copy of Loving Your Dyslexic at lovingyourdyslexic.com.